15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
All right, yo, man, 15 minutes of funeral fame.
What's up, Uncle Rob?
What up? Hey, yo, and let me say this right out the gate. I just found out that, you're actually DC. You're not DMV.
You didn't know that?
I told you, all of y'all are DMV to me.
Right.
Because again, martinis and every time I'm there. And I thought Ryder was part of KMM. Didn't know that he's not. So it's like when I see all of y'all together, man, I look at all of y'all
like
as one unit.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Yeah, and y'all move that way though,
that's the
right?
togetherness of it, like that's the togetherness, the family of it, right? It's like we really move like that. Like,
right.
When we out of town, when it's not on our platform, our society, or we whatever, and we not going against each other like in-house beef. We ride with each other no matter what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I fuck with KMM and that whole movement.
We got Merlin. We can it's Merlin. All the Merlin niggas, she, Ryder, et cetera, et cetera. The list goes on. We got them Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the district niggas. You got me. You got Foots. You got Northeast Tay, you got Zeke, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, and then you got P Black, you know what I'm saying? We got all the district, but then we KMM, some of us is KMM, some of us are not. But some of us were Goonies before too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all Jack Boy, all of us like, so when it comes to DMV, just for the sake of it, and what we trying to build, forget all the history. What happened in the past is the past.
Right.
What we trying to build from when we started, moving forward, we all together, we gonna always move together, but it's separate entities in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
And just for the record, for the people in the back of the class like me,
yeah,
the DMV is
Washington D.C.
See, I thought it was Delaware.
No, not at all. Yeah, the DMV is Washington D.C.
Shit, I'm
Merlin,
dying out here.
You have Maryland, but it's only a certain parts of Maryland, more so Prince George's County, Maryland. We don't really.
Somebody else is telling me Baltimore is not part of the DMV.
Baltimore is not part of the DMV.
Shit!
Yeah, so watch this. So you have Prince George's County, Maryland. You have Montgomery County, Maryland. You have Baltimore, right? When it comes to DMV, quote unquote, like the name, it's more Prince George's County, PG County is what counts more. Montgomery County really don't count as much. Baltimore is their own separate thing. And then we got VA is more like Northern VA, Alexandria, shit like that. That's what consists of.
So is that a hood thing or like? Because I've heard the people on the news say it.
Yeah, I've heard people. It's a regional thing. So you understand, like anywhere that our metro trains, our trains and shit can go, that's considered the DMV. Baltimore's outside of that. Now, for the sake of battle rap, right? We include Baltimore as well. We include Richmond. Because that's the thing we're trying to build as a region, as a conglomerate. You gotta think. You got New York and Jersey, they don't necessarily stick together, but boom.
Right.
You got the West
We the
Coast.
tri-state, New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut.
Exactly.
Right.
And then y'all got Pennsylvania kind of like, Philly.
Nope.
Philly is not really, but you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And so you got the West Coast. Then you got the Midwest, you got the South, you got the Carolinas, and, you know what I'm saying? So that's our thing, that's our region.
I just got educated on the DMV now.
Instead of having all these differences and we decided to band together as one.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing. That's how we carry. That's how we move. So you gonna see Jack Boy behind me. You gonna see me behind Jack. You gonna see Zeke battling an Ace or Sheed or Q. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see that. But granted, in our inner circles, you'll still see you got your Merlin niggas, you got your district niggas, but when it's all else failed, yeah, we might be on that when we battle each other because it's fun. Right. It's like brothers fighting in the backyard. You feel me? But outside of that, when we battle out of towners or people from other leagues, other places, we can band together all the time.
Well, so people that's watching this now and in the comments, let me know I'm not the only one that thought it was Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia.
Nah, you probably the only one that thought that. Nobody thought it was Delaware. Nobody.
That's what I always thought.
It was Delaware.
Because that's how it lines up. It goes.
No,
but you're right. You got to go through D.C. to get to Virginia.
Yeah, and you got to go through D.C. Listen, you got to think. Right, Maryland, the Mason-Dixon line runs through Maryland, right? D.C. is below the Mason-Dixon line. Part of Virginia is below the Mason. Well, Virginia is below the Mason-Dixon. We're all one thing though. So Maryland runs on kind of like both halves. You know, like Maryland kind of splits. D.C. is more below the Mason-Dixon than Virginia. But it's such a fine line, and you can, there's certain places you can get in D.C. to Maryland or Maryland to Virginia or Virginia to D.C. in 10, 15 minutes. So it's like. That's
I know
the DMV.
that.
The place you go, we can go from right now. I can take you right now. We go 15-minute drive. We'll be in Virginia. I could take you from Virginia and go 10-minute drive. We'll be in
Right,
Maryland.
because Martinis is like a hop, skip, and a jump to Alexandria.
Literally, Martinis is 15 minutes from right here.
Yeah.
20 minutes at the most
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's Maryland. That's part of the DMV. That's part of what we consider DMV. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, I had my geographical, my geography lesson
you
today.
know it, but you didn't know that.
I
That's
didn't
the
know,
only
but
part,
I
bro.
knew.
That's the only part. You fucked over the
It's
Delaware.
okay. I know now. I know
Who
now.
lives in Delaware?
I know, but that's what I thought.
Uncle Rob, nobody even lives there.
Briz is from Delaware. Well, he lives in Delaware.
Man, Briz is from Southeast.
I know he's from the South, but
No, Briz is from
he
Southeast.
lives in Delaware.
Briz is from Southeast DC. Okay,
Lives in Delaware.
They can say Carolina on the Briz is from Southeast.
Let's talk Shotgun Suge tonight, man. I gotta say this, bro. Like you was wilding tonight.
Thank you.
You was definitely wilding tonight.
Thank you.
Your round was definitely longer than his, but you did have a lot of fucking content in there. Sometimes if somebody's round is longer than the other person's, they
That
could
does
fuck
all-
up.
yeah.
But you did good. Oh shit.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna let them handle that. Now it ain't none of my people.
Well, I'm trying to make sure. I gotta go make sure it ain't my people. We gonna come back.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!